Are you feeling awake and watchful? I'm not sure I am. Yet it's central to the call of Advent. As Paul says in one of Sunday's readings, you know what time it is, how it is already the moment for you to wake from sleep. In the Gospel, Jesus too encourages us to keep awake and to be ready. But why do we need to be awake? What are we watching and being ready for? There are some clues in the people we encounter in the readings during Advent and into Christmas. The people there who are awake and watchful. The prophets stand out from our readings in Advent, particularly this year, the prophet Isaiah. Their being awake, on the alert, has two sides to it. They see where things are not as they should be amongst God's people, particularly where they are not walking in God's way. This is not so much in their not following the rules and rituals of their faith, but more in their not acting justly. The other side of the prophets being awake, however, lies in their also watching for a more hopeful future, when God will re-establish justice amongst God's people. They are on the lookout for justice, both its absence and its restoration. John the Baptist is another wakeful and watchful figure in the tradition of the prophets. He too sees things that need to be put right, and he looks with hope to the coming of the one sent by God, whose way he is preparing. Mary joins John in this line of watching and waiting people. Her Magnificat vision is of both things needing to be put right and of God coming in the child she is carrying to bring justice and the kingdom of God. And as we head towards Christmas, other people's watchfulness becomes part of the story. Elizabeth, who sees the coming of her Lord in Mary's unborn child. Shepherds keeping awake and watching on a hillside. Wise men watching the heavens for signs of God's coming. Right through to Simeon and Anna, who greet the newborn Jesus in the temple in Jerusalem as the one they have been watching and waiting for many years. This then is our Advent call to prophetic wakefulness, to being watchful like those we encounter in Advent and Christmas readings. We are encouraged to be prayerfully and actively alert to those places in our world, in human communities, in our lives, where justice is needed but is lacking, where God's presence is needed to bring reconciliation or to restore peace. But we are also invited to watch hopefully and prayerfully for God's coming amongst us, for signs that God's kingdom and justice is in our midst, including in and through us. And because, as Jesus says in the Gospel, his coming amongst us is not at a predictable moment, we need to be awake and alert. That might be something to ponder then, as we open the doors of our Advent calendars or light our Advent candles each day.